Hey everyone, welcome to this week's Market Watch for January 3rd through the 9th. I'm Jason Zwolak of the Zwolak Group with First Team and Christie's International Real Estate, coming to you from sunny Irvine, California. I hope you all had a great week. For those tuning in for the first time, each week I take a look at what's happening in the housing market in Orange County and more specifically here in Irvine. So I don't want to waste any more time. Let's jump right into it and take a look at what's going on. So in Orange County last week, we had 353 homes sell. That was down significantly from the week before of 450. So we definitely saw some slowing down there. The days on market average for the homes that are that sold was 51, with a down from 55 days the week before. The average close price was $934,438, with an average list price of $976,192. So the list to sold percentage was 95.7%. So that's down almost 2% from the week before. So we definitely saw a little bit of a change. Again, because of the holidays, I think people are still just getting their feet wet, getting ready to jump back into it in the county as a whole. And I think that's why we saw some of these numbers dip a bit, especially on the close side of things. So now let's take a look at what happened in Irvine. So in Irvine was a little bit different. We definitely saw the sold prices, the sold home number of sold homes. Sorry about that. Was actually down only about 6, so it was down to 31. The average days on market was down from 68 down to 51. The close price was $906,096 with a list price of $919,370. So we saw a list of price percentage actually go up over 2% at 98.6%, up from 96.2% from last year. So I really think that this is the tendency that we're going to see moving into the spring. And the reason for that is lack of inventory. Right now, there's 482 homes that are active in Irvine right now. And that inventory level, because it's low, interest rates are low, you're going to have more buyers on the market. I think it's going to be a strong seller's market. So we're going to see that percentage, that list of sold percentage, is really going to get closer to that 100%. And we may even see some that are going over. But to have an average at 98.5% or 98.6% right now, that's pretty strong here in Irvine. Active inventory in the county as a whole is still low. We're still under 4,000 homes that are actively on the market right now. So inventory is low. We're going to see that increase as we move towards the spring and the summer. But it is a strong market to start 2020, which we're all very excited about. So now, if you've tuned in, you know that now I break down Irvine a little bit deeper. We look at 3 different markets. So we look at the first-time homebuyers market, we look at the step-up market, and we look at the luxury market. So let's take a look. So in the first-time homebuyers market, which we take this from anything priced from $0 to $750,000. Okay, that's our first-time homebuyers market. We have 100 homes that are currently on the market, and that's down slightly from 108 last week. So we did see that dip a little bit. And then the active inventory, we had 11 homes sell over the course of the past week. That was down from 14 that sold the week before. The average days on market is 70 right now for those homes that are active, and that's down from 82. So we're definitely see a little bit of a swing there. Some of the homes that may have been on the market longer are gone, but we're definitely seeing a little bit of a shift. And again, it all really leads to the fact that there's not as much inventory, and we're seeing a stronger seller's market. So we should see those days on market are going to go down a little bit as homes are selling quicker right now in the start of 2020, and that's a trend that we're probably going to see throughout the spring. So now we're going to take a look at the step-up category. So with the Irvine step-up category, and we look at this as anything from $750,000 to $1.25 million. We had 194 active homes on the market right now. That's only up by 2, so it's pretty much the same as last week, pretty much status quo. The average days on market is 76, down of those homes that are on the market, down slightly from 79. We had 17 homes sell this week versus 15 last week. So to be honest, in the step-up category, it's pretty much status quo from last week. So we haven't seen much of a change there either way. Not as big of a jump as compared to the first-time home buyers market. Really, we're status quo. And this is really the sweet spot in Irvine. We find that these are this price of $750 to $1.25 is kind of the sweet spot. So the next category we look at is the luxury category, and that's anything over $1.25 million. And typically this category, you're finding a smaller buyer pool. So when there's less buyers out there looking at these homes, they typically take a little bit longer to sell. There may be, especially if they come on and they're a little bit overpriced, they may have to do a couple price reductions, or you see a bigger discrepancy between the sold price and the list price. But let's take a look and see what we find. So last week we saw the active homes on the market were in the luxury side were 188, and this actually went up from 175 the week before. So we definitely did see a pretty big jump in the active inventory in this, as we saw 13 more homes come on the market. So roughly 8% or so increase in the luxury active inventory. The average days on market held pat, so stayed at 106, which was the same as last week. And we only saw 3 homes sell in this category, and versus 8 last week. So it is typical in this that we definitely see a lot of a smaller movement. We see less movement in this category. Again, strictly because there's not as many buyers out there. There's not as many people that can afford the $1.4, $1.5, $2 million. But we definitely, I think moving into the spring, this is going to be a stronger market. We saw luxury was a strong market last year. It definitely bounced back, had a little bit of a rebound near the end of the year. So I think we're going to see that at the beginning of the year especially. So if you do have a home in this category, it's definitely good to have a good strategy. Talk about getting your house aligned with the market, price it right, market it right, and it will sell. So now that we've looked at all the markets, I take some time and I just give you guys the interest rates, and our great partner Patty Carpenter over at Prime Lending, who's amazing. She's a great lender. She's helped so many of our clients and ourselves. She is kind enough to send these rates over to us so I can get them to you guys. So let's take a look at the rates. So conforming 15-year fix is 3.5% with an APR of 3.591%. The conforming 30-year fixed is 3.99%, well, with an APR of 4.038%. The 7/1 ARM conforming is 3.625% and a 3.889%. And remember, those conforming rates went up, so that's great. So right now you can buy a house for $805,000 with 5% down, 620 FICO, and no reserves. Fantastic. It's going to be great for our first-time home buyers. The jumbo 30-year fixed, 3.5% with 3.593% APR. The jumbo 7/1 ARM is 3% with a 3.664% APR, which is awesome. FHA 30-year fixed, 3.375% with a 4.261% APR. That'll allow you to put a little bit less down, which is great. And of course, for our veterans, the VA 30-year fix is 3.375% with a 3.45% APR. And of course, we have our construction loan, which I've talked about in the past, where if you want to do a little bit of construction or upgrading to your home, that's 3.99% with a 4.093% APR. And that allows you to put some of those construction costs into your mortgage, which is an awesome thing. So that's what's happening this week. Again, solid market to start 2020. Super excited. We're pumped to get some of our clients out there, find them their right homes, and for our sellers to get them sold for top dollar, put a lot of money in their pocket. But we're definitely really excited about 2020. As always, if you have any questions, please let me know. Hit me up in the comments or shoot me a message. I'll answer any questions that I can about what's happening here in Orange County, specifically in Irvine. But we do reach out to all the cities here in in our great county. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, so every time a video is added, you get notified. I do these every week, so every Friday a new video will be released, letting you know what's happening in the market that week. So I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Have a great one. Enjoy the sun here in Orange County, and until next week, take care, everybody.